everybody to the Universal TV show tonight. I have the honor to be Willie Skandalz, with Willie Skandalz. So I have the pleasure to be with Willie Skandalz. So thank you for being with me today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Before we start, I'm gonna give you a little gift. Got the Kicking It Live with Willie T-shirt. Before we start. It's the holiday season, man. Hey. It's the holiday season, so you know, the season of giving.
And that makes me happy. Marvelous. So we recently have the chance to meet each other.
Right.
And I think you're a cool guy, and I've been looking at because I didn't know you before,
right.
And I really like indigenous rap, and I went to see like on YouTube most of your stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's what I like about hip hop, you know. And your hip hop basically is very strong.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And the messages.
I think the message has to be strong. I mean, I come from the era of lyricism matters, right? So obviously I'm more than 25 years old, right? You know, like today's rap ain't the same as when I was young, right? So the message has to be strong. It's the reason why you're an MC. It's the reason why you're the master of ceremony. You should get on the microphone and you should be leading and teaching, you know? That's my goal, right, with rapping, is that I can tell you stories about my community, the struggles, the pains, and all of that from my perspective. But at the same time, like you said, I like the indigenous rap. Me personally, I'm just an indigenous man in hip hop. I don't like the title of indigenous rap. It's like a small little bucket, right? There's only this many. I want to be known with everybody. I want to be with Pete Rock. I want to be with KRS One. I want to be with Buckshot Shorty. You know, like I want to be with these guys. I don't want to be just the native rapper from the Montreal area. That's easy. That's easy. That's an easy title. I can dominate that spectrum.
Of course,
you know what I mean? So like it's about getting farther, branching out, letting the big cities know that this small town has a lot to offer.
It's spreading. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So that's what it is for me. You know, literally taking the messages of my elders and my ancestors and letting the world see.
Yeah.
You know, because the stories that we have as indigenous people, you don't get to read about them in history books. You don't get to read about them in history classes. You know what I mean? These are things that doesn't exist. So the oral tradition only makes sense that we jump into hip hop today. You know what I mean? It goes hand in hand. The drum beat, the patterns of the hi-hat, everything about hip hop, the dance steps and break dancing, everything from the roots of hip hop to today. It just makes sense for Native people to jump in and be part of this.
Yeah, defensively.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you've been in the game since over 2 decades now.
1997, says on the shirt. But I mean, like, the early years weren't necessarily professional years. You know what I mean?
We all began somewhere.
When you're 16, 17 years old, you're basically freestyling with your friends. You know, you're chipping in $5 each and go and grab a bunch of 40s and go and hang out at a schoolyard or something like that, right? So, yeah, you know, it's been a long ride since 97, but I would say since 2005 is when it was really real. You know, start going across the country, start doing the DMC championships, start doing the freestyle Fridays, the scribble jams, all those kind of cool things that rappers and hip hop artists do. You know, and then, you know, as it went along, here we are today, you know, 2022. It's gonna be 2023 probably by the time they see this, but but you know what I'm saying, though. You know, like we're always looking forward.
Well, yeah. Oh.
It's nice to reflect on what happened, but we gotta look forward.
But definitely, that's why you see that you advanced. You're making achievements. You're leaving your mark.
That's right.
You're getting involved in the community, and yeah. For
sure, it's important to be involved in your community.
Yes.
You know, as much as the public thinks that this rap life is all glamour and glitz, it's also nice to come home and help the community, whether it's food drives or clothing drives or just basic fundraisers to help families in need, you know?
Yeah.
These are things that we do.
Yeah, big up to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about like your album?
Well,
which
album do you want to talk about?
All of them, we can start. I just don't want to make a mistake while pronouncing it. Come on.
That's not my album.
No?
That's Q052's album. But I'm on that album. It's okay. We're very tight with Q. We toured France together in 2019. We did a song together called Ransom Note.
Okay, yes,
right? And
good song.
That song It was released on my Facebook page, and it received rage reviews. It received well-rounded reviews. It had everything in between. And my favorite review was the head investigator of the RCMP calls me and says, "Hey, we need to speak to you. We opened an investigation against you because your music is a threat to the Canadian government." I said, "All right, thank you, bye." Yeah, we're winning. You know, because like a lot of rappers, they didn't want to battle rap other rappers, right? It's easy to battle rap other rappers. I can just look at a rapper and get inside of his soul just based on his image. But when the government's calling and saying, "Hey, your music is powerful," and blah, 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 now I'm winning. Now I got the government's attention. Now I know they're listening to what we're saying. Now there's a chance that the future generations of Indigenous people will know that there is a person that actually stood up for them, you know, for the future. And that was the whole point of the song, was to get the attention of the Canadian government, and we did it. You know, like a lot of people set goals, right? That was our goal, and we got it. We did it. And then while we're investigated, we get invited to go to France to do a 11-city tour in France. So a lot of people are saying, "Well, you're under investigation. Your music is blah, blah, blah." Yeah, but they want us in other countries. So this is a win-win situation, no matter what way you look at it. So yes, that album that you tried to point out there, that's Q052's album. I'm on the album. We have a song called Res Ride Shines on that album. We had plans to do a music video for it, but then 2020 happened. And then we lost 2 years of possible production. I mean, he's from another community that's 11 hours away, if I'm not mistaken. So the bridge between us is quite a distance, and you know, during those 2 years, we probably weren't allowed to go to his province, and he wasn't allowed to come to ours. You know, the way it was working. But we're here today, 2022, and shout outs to Q052.
So what are you working on right now?
Personally, I'm working on the next EP, right? I just released, on November 4th, I released the Harvest EP. Yep. It was a 6-song project. I called it The Harvest because I have a lot of songs. The garden just keeps sprouting songs. So I'm gonna give six tracks installments on EP. So I have this one out right now, The Harvest. I'm working on the second one right now called, man, I forgot the title. How come this happens? Oh, Who the Fuck is Boopy? Boopy is my nickname in my community. A lot of people don't know that in the music industry. I have a nickname in my community, and that's my name. So now I'm going to get a little bit more personal with the music. Okay. You're going to find out who I am before the music. We're going to give you a nice little story about the life of Boopy. And then I have another one following right after that, which isn't titled yet. So I'm going to have 3 6-song EPs. Because, I mean, in the modern world, the modern era we're in right now, a lot of artists and a lot of listeners don't want to hear 18 songs. They want to hear 5, they want to hear 4. The attention spans are short, right? So I'm doing 2 to 2.5, maybe 3 minutes most per song, and I'm coming out with 6, 6, and 6. So we're gonna have 18 in total in the end. I didn't mean to write those 3 6s just now. That was it wasn't nothing crazy like that. It's just 6-song installments. Okay. There's no subliminal message behind the 666 or nothing like that, so don't think that, people.
Okay, well, that's cool. So there's a lot that we're waiting for then.
Right. Yeah. There's a lot to come.
Yeah.
Like in the meantime, obviously we're going to be doing events, we're going to be doing shows, we're going to be doing a bunch of things to help promote these projects.
Of course.
But yeah, man, 2 more shows.
Yeah. So what is coming with the next event?
The next event I have is on January 5th over at Timmins. It's called the NARS event, Not Another Rap Show. I work alongside Montreal Hidden Hits, and I work alongside Bridge the Gap. Shout outs to Holden and shout outs to Showbiz 514. They keep booking me as their host. We're currently all working together, Smoking Inc., Holden, Showbiz, Shvelly, Chris Chrome, and myself. We call ourselves the Kill Team. Kill meaning kicking it live, like on the shirt. And we're a team, so we're all trying to help each other out. We have producers, we have videographers, obviously rappers, marketing tacticians, all inside this group. People that understand the internet, because like I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that talks and gets the bookings, you know. But we have a team that has all different sorts of skills that are assets to making this team go a little bit farther. And so far, it's been working. We're getting a lot of the bigger gigs in the Montreal area, and working as a team as well makes it easier to put on our own events. Because now that the costs are less, because now you have 7 to 8 people coming together with funding, so it makes everything a little bit easier and a smoother sail. January 5th, and then February 16th, I think it is. We have Tony Yayo at the Belmont.
Okay, Belmont, huh?
Yeah, man, the Green Room. I'm working alongside Green Room and Ricky D and Nomad Entertainment. Shout outs to all of them. And we're looking forward to that, man. I'm really trying to push these tickets. If there's anyone out there that wants to buy tickets, put them in a stocking stuffer. All this cool stuff that could be done. Tony Yayo is coming to Montreal.
Where can they buy the tickets?
Right here.
Boom.
You can see me, because the more I sell, the more I make, right?
Oh, of course.
So we need to start working together on that front. I mean, you can go on Ticketmaster and you can buy a ticket, and ain't nobody gonna get no money except for the people putting on the event. But when you buy them directly from an artist or a host, well, then guess what? Someone's getting paid. So that's where we're at right now. We're trying really hard to push this during the holiday season, so people could put these in their stockings and in their Christmas cards. And
is there something else you like the audience to know about you?
Oh man, there's so much. I mean, I'm more than just a hip hop artist. I'm more than just a host. I've done radio. I act in an annual Haunted Woods out in Gahnawaga. So like, there's a lot of things always happening. A lot of moving parts. I'm never closed-minded when it comes to entertainment. Like I just want to explore it as much as possible until one day I am fully paid to be an entertainer. That is obviously the dream for everybody that's in this industry, right?
Of course.
But I mean, I'll take anything. I'll be a game show host. I don't care. Like I'll call bingo numbers. But just using the voice. Yeah. The power of the voice, man. That's just what I enjoy.
Yeah. Usually we pass messages through the music because there's some places, well, they don't know how to say that. How do you say that?
Illiterate.
Why is it so? Okay. So at least you can hear the music, you can hear the speech.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Clarity is important too, right? When you speak on these microphones, it's nice to be nice and clear, because for those people, like you said, the ones that are illiterate or maybe dyslexic and all of that.
Right, exactly. My son is dyslexic.
This form of art helps. I have a friend of mine who also does hip hop music. Can't read or write, but he knows how to freestyle, so he's able to make songs.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
And then to see him record the song, the way the words are written, it's just like, wow, how do you know that says that? Like, it's just the way he sees it,
Yeah.
So to me, it's cool. Like I learned from him, even though he's learning from me. It's a cool transition.
Of course.
You guys have it.
Well, what are your influence? What have you been influenced with? Your inspiration?
My influence and inspirations, man?
Yeah.
It's funny because you had Natasha Marie on here, right? Sitting in this chair, and she's like, I'm inspired so easily. And I'm kind of the same way, man. Like, I'm not the type to like say, hey, let me go throw on Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. That album is so legendary. It's gonna inspire me to be a rap. Like, I'm not that guy. Like, I'm the guy that takes his boots, ties them real tight, puts on his camel pants, his hoodie, and walks in the woods. And I go listen to what nature has to say, right? And I'll go sit by the river. Well, the hardest part of the river. I'll look for the rapid area just to hear the water flow. Like finding these kind of things, right, is like crucial to me. We have a sister community called Jowarodu. It's about an hour and 40 minutes away from Montreal North.
Okay.
It's considered our traditional grounds. We don't have electricity there. We don't have running waters. It's in the woods, and we survive off the land type place. So there's a waterfall, and it comes down, and we have a walk bridge that goes right underneath the waterfall.
Okay.
So like from me to the camera, or from me to you away is a waterfall, while I can just sit there and listen to a waterfall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So these are the kind of things that really inspire me. But also, I mean, when you have the protest political style music behind it, obviously when I turn on social media, when I turn on the news, when I turn these things on, then I want to like start biting back, you know. So like there's different things, there's different inspirations, you know. If I want to write a nice peaceful story about, you know, like cruising around my town on a tricycle, I don't know, you know, I'm just saying whatever. I probably won't watch TV for like 2 weeks just because it doesn't make sense. TV's gonna upset me. It's gonna trigger something that I don't want to deal with at that moment because I'm trying to write this peaceful song for the youth, you know, like. But you know, it's all in the songs. It literally, if we're sitting down and we're writing a song about, you know, let's say Standing Rock, you know, the stuff that went down in Standing Rock not long ago. If we're writing something along those lines, well, then I'm gonna put myself in that situation. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to a rally. I'm going to go to a protest. I'm gonna be in the front lines being vocal. But I mean, like I said, it's all in the song. If we want a party song, I'm not gonna look at that stuff. You know, I'm gonna go out to the bar. I'm gonna go hang out with people. I'm gonna drink maple whiskey with strangers and become friends.
That's how we do it.
That with E Skandalz.
Yeah.
But man, inspirations, it could spark anywhere, you know. Who knows what's gonna come off of tonight, you know. And that's pretty much how I attack music. It's every day. It's if you're rapping about stuff that isn't your life, then you're lying, and you're not teaching nobody anything. You're just continuing on the cookie cutter style of music that we truly don't want to hear. I don't, anyways. You know, like, I'm sure there's times and moments where you just want to throw on those kind of joints. You know what I mean? It make you feel good, like you know, you're working out or you're in the shower and stuff like that. But like mostly, like if I'm gonna sit down and listen to music to be inspired, I want to hear something. I want this guy or girl or artist to say something to me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to hear about your 40-inch rims and your diamonds because clearly I ain't got that stuff. It doesn't relate to me. So I look to you know, like there's a few artists out there. If you look them up, Brother Ali, Immortal Technique, you know, people like this that actually talk about real things, and that's who I direct my attention to is stuff like that.
Alright. Well, I'm feeling.
My 14-year-old son loves MF Doom.
The who?
MF Doom. So if how many 14-year-olds you know that are on MF Doom? I don't know many, man. He's like the only one I know, so it's wild. That's the way I say it. Well, you're gonna look up MF Doom now, you know. You'd be like, wow, how's this little kid like this? It's real hip-hop shit, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah. Anything else? I see more things there if you want anything else.
So, I don't know, imagination to 222? 2022?
Imagination?
Yes.
That one doesn't ring a bell. Was it one of my events?
Is it an event or is it a single or something like that or part of the EP, an EP?
I'm not familiar
I read that earlier on Google. Yeah, New Mick, something like that.
No, I'm not familiar with that, but
I
I see you have Music for Miracles there. I see you have BME. BME Media Group is...
Because we just met Zippy and I just discovered you as an artist, so I'm trying to do some research.
It's good. But BME Media Group is, I have a production deal with BME, right? So all that happens with BME's deal is that anything hard copy that's printed, I get to keep 100% of the proceeds.
That's cool.
Anything digital, then we have a split, right? So it's a production deal. I get free instrumentals, and that's the trade-off, right? The deal is that anything digital sold, like we go on Bandcamp, right? We go on our own website and stuff like that. And all the sales on there is 50-50, but anything hard copy, if I go and get vinyl pressed up, if I go and get CDs, if I, anything like that pressed up, that's all mine. So it's a great deal, because in the end, I mean, who doesn't want free beats? Shout out to Ruda's Buddha's Beats.
There you go, because starting with that, it has led to a lot of stuff, the Music for Miracles, and then and the hosting the radio show, the two.
Yeah. Music for Miracles. That's a foundation that we started in 2010. I'm a co-founder of that. That's where we raise money annually. We do a music festival. We raise money annual for people in need, whether they're having life-threatening diseases, families that are just having a hard time to survive. We help out other foundations, like the Ganawate Food Bank was one in the past. We've raised money for families that have lost their house in fires, you know, stuff like that. Anything basically where they need attention now.
Okay, well, do you have an address for people to send money, trying to donate to something? You know, it's a...
Well, that's the thing, is that we don't really take donations until the events are happening.
Okay.
So when we announce an event, we announce the cause at the same time and the event, and then we open up an account specifically.
Is there one coming soon?
Well, we don't do it in the winter.
Okay.
It's an outdoor festival.
Okay.
Yeah. We have like 30 bands over the whole day. You know what I mean? Like from morning to night type stuff.
So I know that you've been hosting the radio station, but now do you have your own podcast? I think I see something like that.
That's the thing, is right now I'm kind of on a hiatus. You know, like I started kicking it live with Willie during the opening weeks of the pandemic.
Okay.
Like literally before they announced we could all stay home and we're locked down, it was a couple of weeks before that.
Okay.
I was just jerking around with my boys and we're like, you know what, let's start this thing. We'll call it Kicking It Live with the Beat Vandals. That's another group I was in too, right? But they couldn't commit. I was like, yes, we'll do it every Friday night at this time to this time, you know, blah, blah, blah. They couldn't commit, so I had to go forward without them. I'm the one with the radio skills, the other guy with the DJ skills, and the other artist at the time wanted to do more hosting.
Okay.
So I was like, let's do it together and we'll have our DJ. This is so easy. Like, the music's played by him, we talk. This is easy, you know? But it turned out that I had to do it all myself. They never showed up when it was time to really go at the project.
Okay,
so it turned out,
recorded everything.
Right. I did it live. There was no recording.
Okay.
Yeah, we were doing this live, so what happened was like I started doing this live, Kicking It Live with Willie, and it wasn't even called anything yet. It was just, I'm going live on Facebook at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna play a bunch of songs that I found, that I like, that I enjoyed. All independent artists, no major artists. Very rare as major artists. Once in a while I throw it in there, but then you know how the bands get on Facebook, right? They block you when you play copyrighted music. So I would just get a bunch of artists that I liked, that I enjoyed, and I would play their songs while sitting around. You know?
Enjoying yourself.
I'm gonna have a joint, I'm gonna play this song, and then we're gonna stop and we're gonna talk about that song, and then I'm gonna smoke, and I'm gonna get more high, and then we're gonna tell more stories, and you know, that's basically what we're doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyways.
Amazing.
And my mouth is super dry, by the way.
Mine was super short at the beginning. Oh, thank you very much for being with us.
For sure. My pleasure, man. It was great being here. I like the atmosphere.
Yeah, me too. So I'll do my shout out to Net, to the Irish Room, to Smain. Shout out to Bobo Lion, Chagette Québécois, Chagette Local. Because without them, I wouldn't be here.
Right.
You know, with amazing people that I like to discover, that I like to know more, and I want to make sure that the people are aware of, you know, or all the artists previously, or the one that's coming up on. That's the mission. That's the mission. Yeah.
Willie Skandalz, baby.
That's it.
Too many people to shout out. I can't even. She could do that well, man. I smoked. I can't remember 12 people's names right now. But shout outs to Ricky D, shout outs to Steve up at Nomad, Calm Baby, Robbie G, Dreezus, all the people I've been seeing this past summer, CY, Holden Stefan Roy, Showbiz, the whole Kill team, Smoking Ink, Natasha Marie, Mel coming out to the shows, really seeing her there for real, showing real support. Just everybody out there, man. Montreal, man. Montreal's been great to me this year, and I hope it continues into 2023.
It will. It will. It will. It will for sure. Thank you, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, my dear. I love your music.
Hey, let's go to Willie.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, thank you. Jesus, say hi, hi. Oh my god. I can't believe this shit, man.
I gotta go.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Go.
Let him do it.
I want to see.
Willie Skandalz, baby! It's a PME thing! AK-47! It's Willie Skandalz, baby! It's Willie Skandalz, baby! It's Willie Skandalz, baby! It's Willie Skandalz, baby! You know it's Willie that'll rock it all night long! You know it's Willie and I got it on! You know it's Willie that'll rock it all night long! You know it's Willie and I got it on! From a small town, but I'm a res giant, a star amongst boys, just like Des Bryant. Your girl gets the big D in a black caddy. Yeah, this Mac Daddy fiends for tracks badly. Flash your axe at me, you're on your back gladly. Those that act sassy wish their ass had me. True that. Too bad is the beat feeder. Concerned with cheating, Willie turns a vegan to a meat eater. Hook like meat cleavers, not a man alive could bring the heat sweeter. My tracks are liver. Scandal stacks higher, sold out events even when they lack a flyer. Picking up at bars like a taxi driver. This is no act, I'm a backseat diver. Cause the flame in me knows that fame is key. I'm a glow cause the goat is what I aim to be. You know it's Willie that'll rock it all night long. You know it's Willie and I got it on. You know it's Willie that'll rock it all night long. You know it's Willie and I got it on. Props from way back, same era as A-Track. Got that rareness, needle in the haystack. On the job I'm working to shine just like Ajax. Went solo on that ass just to slay acts. I'm wheeling for fortune with a van of whites. Doper than Phillies when Willie Skandalz writes. Mutilate beats and manhandle mics. With a crew that's great given what the fans will like. My skills soar over these billboards. Above like a blimp, pimping like Fillmore. Shadowing these players when they run with a real pro. Put me under Bill Wills known to steal shows. Cause I'm the master of any ceremony. And leave my mic alone, I don't share with phonies. Killed at my skill set is what got me signed. Now I'm out to prove I'm BME's hottest find. You know it's Willie